Alright, what's up guys? Happy Friday. This is Taylor, and I'm doing the video for May 10th. So I've got a couple of A-plus setups here on the squeeze radar, and a few that are pretty close to being A-plus. Now, by definition, what is an A-plus setup? We need a big 3 squeeze, a big 3 buy signal, a big 3 score of 7 points or better, with 12 being the best, and then we got to have that price above that trailing stop. So this week there was a few good-looking A-plus trades. If we pull this bad boy up right here. For Amazon, we had an A-plus setup on that 2-hour squeeze. Good structure, buy signal, a score of 12. So we bought the 190, 195 call debit spread, and then as that 2-hour squeeze fired, we sold that for $1.55 for a quick 30%. And then Monday afternoon here on Google, right before the close, beautiful 30-minute squeeze. Buy signal, good structure, perfect 12, A+. I bought the 170 call for $1.21, and then the following morning, caught a little gap up here, squeeze fired, nice push towards that 170 target, and I sold those for a 60% profit. And then a lot of the bank stocks, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, they had some nice A-plus setups this week. 2 trades on Wells Fargo. The first one based on the 1-hour A+. We bought the 60 call for $1.38. Pretty quickly caught a nice push. And then a little gap down yesterday morning. So on that gap down, we took a 20% profit. And then about an hour later, we got an A+ here on the 4-hour. Above that trailing stop, good structure, squeeze, buy signal, perfect 12. So we jumped back into the 60 call, we reloaded, and then today that 4-hour squeeze fired long, caught ourselves a nice push, and sold that for a 25% profit. So some pretty nice base hits this week. And now on the squeeze board, we got a few for next week. Microsoft has a 2-hour, 15-minute, 5-minute A+. Now the key here for Microsoft, can they keep price above that daily 50? If they can keep it above that daily 50, that level might act as a bit of a launching pad for a push higher. And they've also got a brand new daily squeeze. So checking out that 2-hour time frame, it's a brand new signal. We're only about 2 bars here into that compression, so that might need a little bit more time to develop. But I like it for now. Above the trailing stop, structure is bullish, trend is a bit more neutral, squeeze, buy signal, it grades out is a 10 out of 12 for an A+ setup. If they can keep it above that daily 50, potentially next week, that 2-hour squeeze could take price back towards 417, maybe a bit higher. Let's go check the 15. Very nice 15-minute squeeze. Good structure, good trend, buy signal, perfect 12, A+. And then what about the 5? Nice. Good action here. Above that trailing stop, we got the structure, we got the trend, we got the squeeze. 12 out of 12, A+. And bigger picture, there's a 3-day squeeze here. The 3-day squeeze is a bit more neutral. Structure is neutral, trend is bullish, no buy signal. I think for now on a name like Microsoft, focus on price above that daily 50, and then keep your focus on a lower time frame squeeze. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one for next week. And then jumping over here to the QQQ, all kinds of progress here from the bulls. Price is back above that daily 21, back above the daily 50. We've got a fresh momentum cross in the favor of the bulls, a positive shift of the trailing stop. If they can keep it above that 50, I think they're working on a path higher. If we go take a look here at the 2-hour time frame, brand new 2-hour squeeze, which is also A+. Structure looks good. Buy signal, 10 out of 12. Potentially next week, that could take price back towards 445, maybe a bit higher. Very much like Microsoft, it's a brand new signal, so that might need a little bit more time, but for now I like it. And then bigger picture here, I think moving forward, a really important setup is going to be this 3-day squeeze here. Reason being, when that 3-day squeeze fires, whether it be for a push lower or a push higher, that should trigger the next big move here for the market. If they can take that thing higher, that calls for a push back towards 460. Brand new highs here on the QQQ. We have good structure. We've got good trend. We've got a big 3 score of 8 out of 12. The only thing missing, the only thing keeping this from being an A+ setup is momentum. All right, trend, structure, momentum. That's the big 3. We had a negative cross back here in April. Moving forward, if they can take that MACD line, cross that positively back through 0, it puts that 3-day squeeze in really good shape for a push higher. For now, we are getting the slingshot arrow. What the blue arrow on the histogram tells us is, hey, you've got a squeeze, you've got your trend, you've got your structure, and even though momentum isn't back above 0 quite yet, it might have bottomed, and they're trying to pull that thing higher. Again, if they can pull that back through 0, then I think we're in good shape for a push back towards at least the previous highs, but potentially upwards of 455 to 460. And now jumping over to Amazon, who's a little bit quiet today, a little bit sloppy. Very similar setup here on that 3-day. Good structure, above that trailing stop, good trend, big 3-day squeeze, 10 out of 12 on the big 3 score. The only thing keeping that from being A+, momentum. Now, in comparison to the QQQ, Amazon is much closer to a positive cross. If they can take price higher, a little bit higher next week, we should get that positive cross. The only thing missing from there, 1 or 2 closes back above that 190 level. For those of y'all that follow the spot gamma, we got a big call wall at 190 right now. If they can crank out a couple closes back above that 190, raise up that call wall, get that positive momentum shift, I think that 3-day squeeze has got room for another $5 or $10 higher towards 195, 200. And right now, that's a bit of a theme in the market. A lot of 3-day squeezes. Got one here in IWM. You got one in the S&Ps. And you even got one in NVIDIA. So we'll keep an eye on those. We will watch them develop. And for next week, the first thing I'm going to check out on Monday will be that Microsoft. If I can open above that 50 on Monday, and they've still got that that 2+, that A+ 2-hour squeeze, that might be a good trade for some slightly out the money end of week calls. Alrighty guys, as always, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Take your dog for a walk. Enjoy some NBA basketball. My Celtics got whooped last night, but that's okay. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Adios.
What's up, traders? This is Taylor from Simpler Trading. I wanted to thank you for watching our video, and if you liked the video, go on ahead and comment down below, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to get a notification anytime we upload our next video. And of course, if you want to watch us trade live in real time with our own money, check us out at simplertrading.com. Until then, trade safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.